Activism and advocacy are easily the driving forces behind Congresswoman Karen Bass's political journey. Whether working to eradicate liquor stores in South Los Angeles, founding the city's leading grassroots community-based organization, or speaking out passionately and forcefully on behalf of those too often in the shadows, Representative Bass's legacy has forever changed the political landscape of Los Angeles.
I grew up in the time period in the 60s and 70s when activism was on every issue that you could think of, both domestic and internationally. So what I say is it's really how I grew up. It's the time period, the moment in history in which I grew up, which is a very similar moment to the younger generation right now. I think of the George Floyd murder that happened last year and all of the activism around Black Lives Matter, all the activism around immigration reform. So if you want to understand who I was many years ago, I was just like the young people that are out active on those issues today.
Representative Bass's support of our community is without equal. And in support of our community, she has spoken out against those who would do us harm.
Well, the Equality Act 2020 is about LGBTQ rights in our country, equal rights, and including the LGBTQ population in the Civil Rights Act. Well, to me, if you are fundamentally for social and economic justice and inclusion, then that means everyone. And so I am very proud to be a co-sponsor of that bill and to have voted for that bill last year and this year.
Congresswoman Karen Bass, whose district is just south of West Hollywood, issuing this strongly worded statement saying in part, "It's incomprehensible to me that it took a third man to be attacked and almost die to finally dissolve the unconscionable apathy that has allowed Ed Buck, a racist sexual predator," she says, "to roam free. Everyone knew that he preyed on young black men. 2 died in his apartment."
In defense of our community and in defense of our nation, she is a truth teller, challenging us all to be our best selves and to live purpose-driven, authentic lives.
The sad thing about our nation and why we continue to have the issues we do is because we have denied part of our history. And I believe that if the entire nation could experience, could learn and understand our true and full history, we might not be witnessing the resurrection of hate.
We salute Congresswoman Karen Bass for her tireless work on behalf of the LGBTQ+ community and for exemplifying allyship.